morning, everybody. Monday, June the 3rd, and our Liam Boo joins us now, looking all super freaky future.
That's right, Cyborg Liem Boo here. So if you don't recognize it, it's called the Google Glass. Not out to the public yet, but couple thousand developers have their hands on it to play with it. And if you're not familiar with it, well, don't worry, because here's your introductory Google Glass 101. Take a look. Google Glass. It augments reality, displaying info on a tiny screen at the corner of your eye, all with a simple command,
"Okay, Glass,"
or a head nod. 2,000 lucky developers have gotten their hands on the Glass, but only 3 pairs are in Canada.
I actually was able to get the Glass. I signed up last year at Google's big I/O conference, and then finally I get this email that they're ready to go. I was blown away. There's definitely a lot of cool things that we can do with Google Glass, and we're very excited.
That means if you're buddies with a developer like Matthew, well, you've been spending the better part of the month looking like a cyborg.
It runs on a scaled-back version of Android, but it's a direct extension of your phone. So, like, the owner himself, Matthew, for instance, has to be near for Google Glass to work. It like pops up the information in front of you to make it really quicker and a lot more of a seamless experience.
All right, I want to see light through the Google Glass. Corey, take a picture of me right now.
"Okay, Glass, take a picture." I'm reminiscing of the back when the Bluetooth headset first came out, when like it looked really weird when you see people walking around with this big plastic flashing light on their ear. But you get used to it as it develops and people see what the value is and see why it's worth their time and money. I think more than anything, when people realize how much more socially aware and how much more they can get done, when they wear it, not having to touch their phone and have their hands free, it'll change a lot. But imagine for doctorate students, they can be in there for like operations. It's little things like that that take you right in there, and it really allows you to immerse yourself and find out what that experience is like.
Let's see.
Did you know it's 72 degrees in San Francisco right now? And it's heavy traffic on the 101 North?
That is the conversation of the future right there.
This is unbelievable.
It's pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
And it's exactly like the video. People at home wondering what it looks like. Like what you saw there is actually what you see. You see a little translucent tiny window on the corner of your right eye.
And earlier on the local edition of our show, I did a movie.
Yes.
Here, look. This is the movie that I shot.
Look at the quality.
I love how you're barking
Dance,
orders.
monkey, dance.
Mark, do something.
I yelled at Mark and said, "Dance, monkey, dance!" And he,
No offense, but I don't think Spielberg has to worry.
no, I know. But it did take a nice picture of Chris.
Yeah,
Chris looks like grade A Foxy in this picture. Look.
That.
That's the
I like
quality
this
of picture
Google
you
Glass.
take
But
with
I
it.
think here's the fascinating thing about it, and Matthew's standing nearby here. He's the owner of the Glass, one of 3 in Canada, believe it or not. And you're doing a lot of development now with the Android for it. There's a cool app that you were telling me about, Preserve, that you've done with the Glass. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so as soon as I got my hands on it, I just wanted to do some development. That's what I do for a living. So I built an app that actually allows you to do voice notes on the go and uploads those to Google Drive. And you can also take a picture of a whiteboard that maybe has all your notes from your meeting. It'll actually translate those meeting notes into an actual text document.
Wow.
How insane is that?
Look,
What do you
about
think,
you?
Rosie? What do you think?
It's so neat. You do have to get used to it. But I see the time, and it says to say "Okay, Glass," but I didn't want to yell out "Okay, Glass" while you were talking.
That's how you start it, right? You say, "Okay, Glass," and then it has a list of things you can do. What about
That's
facial
correct.
recognition? Is it going to come a point where I can look at Liza and I'm going to know everything about her?
It's interesting you bring that up because Google actually just announced on Friday they're not going to be approving any facial recognition apps. It's over a
Because?
privacy concern.
Right.
And they got to control that
Kinda
properly.
cool.
So.
Well,
it's gonna
thanks
come
so
out.
much, Liam. That was excellent. Thank you.
Looks good on you.